This guy's got some shoulders on him.
Oh, look at him. That is a pretty redfish.
Stay tuned for some winter redfish action.
Yeah. Let's go do some fishing.
Texas Fisherman TV is sponsored by Mayak Boats, Evinrude E-Tech, Crestas Boats and Motors, Fifth Lake Trailers, Cajun Thunder, Bad Marine Supply, Red Tail Rods, BioBore, and the Mayak Owners Tournament.
So I got a call from my friend Tim. He said him and his buddy David were going fishing this Sunday. Well, I had to go to Houston anyway to pick up some stuff from other business, so I decided, you know, we're gonna be right there. Let's go out there and have some fun. This is about the perfect time of year. It's December, it's the 1st of December, and this is the time of year that the birds are working, the reds are starting to school up, and the back lakes and the marshes, and just everything turns out perfect. So we decided to go hit it and see if we can catch it. The bird. Yeah. So naturally, I'm with the founder of WadeRight. So we had to go wade fishing. So we jump out of the boat, we see some birds, see some redfish, and right away, Tim and David both hook up. Now, I don't even have my wading gear on yet. They're already 100 yards from the boat, and they get their fish in before I can even get over there and see what they got.
Oh, there he is. Fish on. Oh, yeah. Little redfish. Not big. I got my line tight. Up here in the net. There he is. Put my rod tube holder. Allows me to use 2 hands to work the fish. No keeper. Certainly a lot of fun. Nice to know that I got freedom to work both these hands to get the hook out. If he was big enough, maybe put him on the stringer today, but we're not gonna keep any fish. We'll let him go. I get back to fishing.
We stayed over there for a while, and the redfish were moving real fast, so we decided we need to be in the Mayak to chase them down.
Oh, nice! Throwing some soft plastics, working the birds right here in front of us. And probably about 18 inches of water. Got me a pretty good red on.
All right, let's power pull down, guys.
Oh yeah. As you see, so we're working the birds out in front of us. And, catching some nice redfish like that. Doesn't get any better than that. There he goes. Live to fight another day.
Well, those birds are staying just about 50 yards right in front of us. We drift towards them.
All right, all right. Now this redfish is sitting right under that bird. You can see that shrimp just popping up. Oh yeah, look at that drag right there. He is taking that drag. Oh, this is a good fish, about 24 inches. And yeah, he showed himself. He was just sitting there right under that bird. And oh, he's not even that big. He just put up a good fight. But he didn't have a chance. But he's gonna go. Yeah, he's a better fish than I thought. He may go 24. He's wrapped. I get him on wrap. I don't lose him. So I can just grab him out of the water, turn him upside down. He won't flop. Look at that. You know, that pretty much hypnotizes him when you turn him upside down like that. Now watch what happens when I turn him over. He goes crazy. He knows he's wolfed. I guess not. He knew where he was going. Let's go get us another one. That was fun. Oh, right in front of the boat.
Man.
Oh yeah. We saw these two redfish feeding over there. As soon as he hit, we got a mud bowl there, mud bowl there, mud bowl over there. Oh, there's another one right there. We are in him. Get out there, David. Get you one of these. That's a better fish. Now the trick is get him down. Oh, get away from that troll motor. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Not a tournament red, but the perfect Sunday morning red, I can tell you that. That's a good eating size too. I'm grabbing the line. He's a skinny guy, but that's a fun one. Good keeper red. Yeah, buddy, you got to be careful when you're holding him. You don't want your hand to slip up under those gills because he's got gill plates that'll slice your hands open. Now the good part. Turn them loose to get bigger. We got the power pole down right now. We're gonna work this spot, see how many of those stayed here. So what we did is we jumped in the Mayak, started making some drifts, staying on the power pole and the trolling motor and just moving down slow. We were seeing a few, we were seeing the bait, we were seeing mud balls. Eventually we found the pattern. Two of them. Man, I cast right there where the redfish was. Look at that sucker. We got a net. Oh. Now this time of year you can only keep two of these. It's this guy's lucky day because normally he would go in the frying pan for sure. Let me grab my lip grips. Show you guys this pretty fish. That right there to me is the best eating fish in the ocean. It's your lucky day, buddy. There he goes. I'm loving this. Now those fish we got run off. We had a boat come in there underpowered with motor and they were real spooky as it was. Ran them all off. We caught a few trout, a few redfish, and even flounder. So we decided to go to some back lakes and see if we could find some redfish there. Well, sure enough, we get back there and we find the schools. So great day of fishing. Y'all stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
Oh, hey, look, David, the birds. They're starting to dive bomb again. Oh, there he is.
Hi.
There you go. Fish on. You know, we've seen this bait just moving with these birds, and they're staying right in a couple foot deep water. You know, right in that mud.
Look at this. We just pushed up two more, Tim. Get out there, man. It's yours. Finish your lunch.
Bring this guy up over here. You know, these redfish, they're not Not really that big, but they're thick in here. And they sure are fun to catch. Sure are fun to catch. We're gonna let him get back in there. There you go. We'll catch him another day.
I kind of like being out in the element, getting in there with them, getting up close and personal, but I just like fishing. It doesn't matter which way it is. So either out of the boat or in the water, or whichever way, I'll take it.
I like kind of the hunt part of aspect of fishing, talking them into biting. You know, you really got to be able to present the lure correctly and not spook the fish. In the case, we've been in this flat right here, trying to actually target fish. We've got clear skies and really clear water that we've been able to see some fish and target at them, and you gotta throw it right just to get in front of them without spooking the fish. That's kind of the challenge part of it that I enjoy the most.
There we go. Yeah, there he goes. You're running. Oh, it's a little guy. Boy, he kicked up a lot of mud for a little fish. Tell you what's funny is we're watching them push off. There they are right there. There's a whole school pushing off this old duck blind over there. And we're sitting there watching that, and I was just stopped reeling to watch him. And he picked it up when I stopped. That was crazy. Pretty fish though. About 21 inches, something like that. Good eating size. When you measure redfish, you put their nose up to the end, you squeeze that tail and you sweep it just like that. Man, I tell you what, it's a healthy fishery out here in this marsh. All right, buddy, it's your chance to become an Olympic diver. And he's gone just like that.
Well, I don't know what we got on here.
I'm guessing it's got whiskers. I'm
Some
looking for booger smell on the line.
I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful
Trout. Little trout. Boy, he hit it as soon as it hit the water.
Pretty trout, man.
I wonder if he felt like he was fighting like crazy. Boy, he hit it as soon as it hit the water. Lo and behold, I end up foul hooking him.
And yet I missed two. I missed another one. Pretty trout though. Look at that.
You know what? We got into these fish. We've been following these birds. And they just kept moving with the schools. We didn't even have time to get out of our wade gear yet. Kept following these birds. But we're gonna let this guy go. Pretty little trout.
You know what? We saw those two reds come out of the water. David went to the right, Tim went to the left, I went to the middle, and I caught the smallest of the two. How'd that happen? Man. They didn't have a chance. We had those fish surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised we didn't get two of them. I'm surprised the other one's not with them. A lot of times when you get two like that, they'll follow each other up to the boat. Look at him twisting like a channel cat. Well, he's gilled. I better get him in the boat before I lose him. I switched over to a spoon to get some distance, and we lost our wind. And we've been watching these fish spook. Gosh, probably, I don't know, 50, 70 feet from the boat. Come here, buddy. Look at that. These redfish are coming out of this marsh on the backside of the island here. Not a whole lot of bird action today, but there is some. Oh, look at this. He's got a passenger. Look at that tail. Put that in the sun there. See that? Pretty blue tail. Yep. Buddy, I would take him off and do you a favor, but that's the circle of life. Who am I to say you can't have a meal on your tail? You get some more of these. That was a lot of fun. Now what we've done is we've moved out of the bigger bays, we've gone into a back lake. We're gonna start looking for some birds and little pods of reds. This time of year they should be in pods of anywhere between 5 and 25 reds. So y'all stay tuned, let's see what happens.
Oh, fish on. We got in that school of fish. Finally hooked up. Oh, almost had us a double
Missed
there.
that one.
Well, he's just staying down, not really coming to the top. I'm guessing it's got to be from that school redfish. Tell you what, I just threw that jig head right in there. I'm throwing a 3/16 ounce knotty hooker jig head. He just hit it hard.
Fish on.
Doubled up. Oh yeah, good redfish. Good redfish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good redfish. Look at that. We hit it hard right in the bottom of this lip. Net this guy. Good redfish.
Well, Tim just hooked up, landed his. I just kept casting towards the same area, and hooked up, missed one, and then cast it back out there and hooked up right again. This time more solid hookup. Man, he's a good one. He's running.
Tell you what, this school's got some nice redfish in it.
This guy's got some shoulders on him. Smoking that braid.
What a brute.
Stay tuned for some winter redfish action.
Yep, there they go. Right left. There you go. You're on them. You're on them. You want to hook up?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Whew. I think I got the trolling motor on. Nope. Come on. Oh, look at him. That is a pretty redfish.
Ooh, baby. Hi, I'm Tim Stamps with Coastal Fishing Gear, maker of the WadeRight Wade Fishing Belt. Today we're fishing in the back marsh looking for redfish and some trout, but mostly redfish that are targeting shrimp. They're schooling up and eating shrimp under birds. So what we threw was a shrimp colored bait. It's a split tail shad bait on a knotty hooker jig head. This is a 3/16 ounce. Really good jig head. We've caught fish all day long, and it's still held up real well, still got a real sharp point. Throwing it with on a bait cast reel with some 30-pound braid so we can really work those redfish to get them to the boat. And then I've got it on a 7.5-foot fishing rod. So it's a great day, great products, great tools, exactly what we needed to catch the fish. Now that you know what to use, what we're using today, you can get out there and go catch some yourself.
There you go. All right. We got the school of reds that are right there. You see those birds right there? Man, there are redfish all over this flight. The pods. This is a good one right here. Well, he tried to shake that hook. Yeah, there he goes. All right. Look at that. Jeez. Our tournament. Get that net. Tournament. All right, guys, y'all go get you one of these. All right, well, there you go. It's a redfish. Not too far from Galveston, Texas. And we just back here in this little lake, and it looks like this time of year you can go in any little lake. We've been in a couple today and found these little pods of reds, about 15 to 20 reds under the birds. This right here is a beauty. Let's get a weight on them. Yeah, 7 pounds. Look at that right there. Right there, real close. Get him back in the water. I tell you what, I want to thank David and Tim for coming out fishing with me today. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a quick trip. We didn't have a long time to fish, but we made it count, caught some fish, and had some fun. We'll see y'all next time.
Texas Fisherman TV will bring the fishing to you. Catch past shows on our YouTube channel. Watch sneak previews and get up-to-date fishing tips and reports on our Facebook page. Texas Fisherman TV. We're easy to catch.